everyone, and welcome to The Rising 2018. In adventurers we trust. Revolutions and wind up Serena. Or Serena. I can never remember how it's said in that one cutscene, but I always call us Serena. Dural Tharal is eyeing you eagerly. Fair enough. I say, are you not the affable adventurer whose able assistance enabled us to escort the lives and Lady Warrior Lightning? That you should present yourself at this precise pass could only be by Nelthal's blessing. I am, as you will readily recall, Dural Tharal, renowned reporter for the Mistral Eye. And should you be willing, I'll seek your services for what will surely be a splendid story. Are you aware of the latest object of many of Sultanate citizens' ardent attention? Aye, it's the massive military manoeuvres that the Immortal Flames will be conducting right here in our fair city, creatively called the Calamity Retold. The manoeuvre's main motivation is the aggressive attack upon Eorzea in which the Empire engaged ere the Calamity came to pass. In putting pen to parchment, I desire to delve deeply into the details of those dreadful days. I ask you to accompany me as I go about interviewing involved individuals, that I might promptly prod you for your personal perspective. Suffice it to say, you will be copiously compensated for your kind cooperation. So, adventurer, will you aid me in my ambition? Yeah, sure. You have my thorough thanks. Without further ado then, pray, come with me to the Hall of Flames. I've arranged an audience with one of the Order's officers. I've also noticed that this guy's here, which is how you get to the special area in this. And I think he's only here at specific times. So I bet that by the time I get to that point, he'll be gone. Let's see though. Ba 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 ba. This is the officer with whom we will have words. You're the ones from the Mithra Eye? Correct, Commander. This reporter would relish your relating the facts and features of the forthcoming military maneuvers. I would be glad to speak to the Calamity Retold. I must warn you though, that there may not be much to offer in the way of financial perspective, which I know your paper favours. Now then, let me begin with the objective. By holding the exercise in the city itself, we seek to cultivate awareness within our citizens of the ever-present Garlean threat. Many Uldans believe that they're safe within these walls. Nothing could be further from the truth. In the hours before the Calamity, the Imperial Army threatened us as close as Camp Horizon. A direct attack upon the city was very much in the realm of possibility. Thankfully, we were spared such a frightful fate owing to the fortitude of audacious adventurers. Audacious? That's better. You know your history, friend, my well. You know your history well, my friend. Aye. Full many adventurers lent their strength to our cause, while the Brass Blades and the Sultan Sworn held fort in the city. Those intrepid souls sallied forth to head off the Garlands. By their valour was an attack on Uldar forestalled. We of the Immortal Flames count adventurers among our stoutest allies, and we hope to continue our successful partnership in the city's defence. To that end, we have invited adventurers the realm over to participate in the exercise. I see. My thanks for taking the time for this talk, Commander. No worries. So, having heard his assessment, what is yours? Oh, what is yours as an active adventurer? Is the Sultanate safe with you and your plucky peers protecting it? Uldar is safe in our hands. Adventurers alone cannot protect Uldar. Yeah, that's actually true. Pointedly prudent, the adventurer advised against presuming that our... I kind of get these PPPPPs, alliteration. Preservation is promised. If the Sultanate is to survive a savage strike, each and every one of our citizens must be invariably vigilant. Yes, something in that spiritual self. Next, we shall seek out one of your fearless fellows, an adventurer who fought in the field at the Flats of Cardano. He awaits our arrival at the Pugilist Guild. So cross the way. Kupo? Seems I picked a good day for a visit, Bo. These exercises sound like fun. I do believe I'll take a peek. Maybe lend a hand, Kupo. Alright. Here he is, the adventurer who has agreed to indulge me with an interview. Your reporter has wants to know about Garland shenanigans leading up to the calamity. Where to begin? Oh, where to begin? Right, so soon after the Imperials began appearing near our cities, their commander took to visiting our Aetherite camps, spouting propaganda and demanding our surrender. Might be as you heard about this. The point, of course, was to incite panic, and it worked. Damn the old sons. A whole bunch of people around me started panicking, saying we should throw down our arms. But as many folk there were as panicked, about the same number got riled up good, yours truly included. So I gathered my hot-blooded friends, and we went after those Imperials. Oh, we showed them exactly what we thought of surrender. And if the Garleans ever try anything funny again, I'll round up the old crew and teach them a lesson all over again. And that's me tale. Goodbye, I guess. Excellent. The more material of moment for my factual feature. Now then, our next destination is the Thaumaturge's Guild, where we will ask after the account of another who lived through the calamity. Alright. Do ba 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 da 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 do 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 ba 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 da. Alright, so someone at the desk? No, next to the guest. Next to the guest? Next to the desk. There you are! I just realised I'm fairly sure that that's a female. Doesn't matter. There you are. Our imminent interview is with this tired-looking thaumaturge thither. I understand you wish to hear about my experience during the calamity. Just as well. Whether I will it or no, it all comes flooding back to me this time of year. While the invading Garleans posed a real and present threat, what I remember most vividly was the red moon Dalamut, glowing its bloody hue, growing ever angrier, drawing ever closer. Then Aetherites turned a sickly colour. The void scent manifested in droves. They entered our world. It is believed through ethereal rifts caused by Dalamut's growing proximity. I shall never forget the terror that washed over me when I first faced them. The mere sight of those twisted beings threatened to suck all of my strength away, and I might not be here now were it not for the band of adventurers who hurled themselves into the fray. On numerous occasions, and in various places, adventurers took it upon themselves to drive back the Voidset. Their bravery and selflessness are an example to us all, and I have nothing but gratitude and respect for them. Thank you very much. Doodaloo. Right, that leaves us with the last meeting, with the bloke of the brass blades. The person should be posted at the gates of the Sultana. Which one's that? Is that the one? Ah, inside. I was thinking it was going to be outside. Ya ta da 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 da. Humble Brassblade. Here he is, the sentinel will speak to us of his struggles. Just to get it out of the way, I don't know why you want my account. I didn't do anything noteworthy during the calamity. Doubt I've got anything to offer your article. But I agree to talk, so I will. As you probably know, some of us Breastblades fought at the Battle of Cardinal as part of the Imperial Flames outfit. I was there too. And the battlefield, well, it was the 7th hell on Heidelin. Death and destruction everywhere you looked. Folk were dropping like flies. The Yorzians and Garleans alike. Better soldiers, better men, and women than me. But somehow I managed to survive. Later on, I learned something. Apparently some adventurers went and intercepted an Imperial unit in Mordona. A unit that was coming to flank us at Cardinal. Luck might have kept me alive as long as it did, but if it weren't for those adventurers, I reckon I would have been another corpse at the flats. I'd thank those adventurers if only I knew who they were. Bye. Oh, you went from the right, or to the right. With that, our questioning comes to a close. Let us return to the Ruby Road Exchange. Okie dokie. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We're gonna see the Moogle. Mooga. Mooga. Moogle Mark. Oh, it's still there. So, we've heard about the calamity from an assortment of angles. And he said angels. But all appear to agree on one aspect. Adventurers played a particularly prominent role. As an active adventurer, what is your view on your predecessor's participation? I am proud of what the adventurers achieved. Adventurers shouldn't fight in wars... I'm proud of what they achieved. The adventurer articulated his approval of those daring deeds. In his eyes, I glanced a glimpse of conviction. A conviction to carry on as stalwart the conviction to carry on as stewards of the Sultanate. An ending to that effect. With that, I am amply armed to pen a piece that will please the populace. Many thanks for your invaluable input. Now then, if you can manage a meager moment more, I request the pleasure of your presence at one last location. I heard tell that a minstrel of obscure origin is out strumming songs about the calamity. I would hear him in hopes that it affords my article an additional angle. The man is supposedly set at his stage at the end of the exchange. Should this be of interest to you, feel free to follow me. So it should be like up there, if I remember correctly. Yeah, where he was last year. And we'll get some sort of flashback or something if it's to be the same sort of deal as before. Hello. Here he is, Alexander, the mysterious minstrel I mentioned. Let us listen to his vibrant vocals and silvery strings. Well met, my friends. How may this humble minstrel serve you? Oh, fireworks that I can't look at. An article for the Mithril Eye, you say? Full honoured am I that you should seek me out. Make yourself comfortable then, and listen to my song. The tale of nameless heroes who rose to defend the city as the red moon fell. Whoa! Hey Yoshi. Greetings, warrior of light. You needn't be alarmed. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. Delighted am I to see you again, my friend. Truly am I blessed to have had the pleasure of your acquaintance for so long. Obviously, yes, I can't do Yoshi's voice. Looking back, the days and months have fairly flown by. 5 years have already passed since Eorzea rose anew from its ashes. In these 5 years, I have had the honour to know many warriors of light like yourself. Inimitable heroes all, each with countless tales to tell, tales of meeting and of parting, of joy and of sorrow. I often find myself wondering, what do you and yours think of the realm? Since you first set foot upon it, has it become a place that you might call home, to which you ever look forward to returning? Know that naught gives me and mine greater pride than being able to build this world, and this pride we owe wholly to you, who choose to abide here. A long journey yet lies ahead of us, and nothing would please us more than to continue it with you. Whether the road may lead, or whither the road may lead, none can say for certain, but such is the allure of adventure, is it not? For that, we wish to give you our heartfelt thanks. Now, the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Ever will we be watching over you and your deeds. Guide the realm unto peace and happiness, warrior of light. Till next we meet. A stirring song performed with a plenitude of passion. Thank you, my most magnificent minstrel. By your vivid verse, my story's success is solidly sailed. Adventurer, here is where we depart in different directions. With the field work finally finished, I shall settle in a seat and put pen to parchment. 'Twas a joy to have you join me on this jaunt. Alright, bye, I guess. If you have another moment, my friend, for you I have another song. A song about that which follows the calamity. About that which is yet to come. O hero of rebirth traversing, saw you the azure skies? Upon your breast a crimson crest shine light down from on high. O hero of rebirth transcending, we view an azure lie. By your deeds doth crimson bleed, and darkness quench the fire. Ominous. Though the world was reborn, rising from the ashes of its destruction, it can never return to how it once was, and so we must walk ever forward, keeping our gaze upon the future and seeking out new horizons. But once a year, let us allow ourselves to halt our steps. Let us look back upon the past and remember those we have lost, for it is their memory that gives us the strength to carry on. A smile better suits a hero, Alex. So turn that frown upside down. Fair enough. Revolutions and Serena. Ba ba ba. Seasonal event completed. Gimme 5. Full many did we lose to the fires of the calamity. During this period of remembrance, let us pay tribute to those who are no longer with us, that their memory might shine the way to a brighter future. Alright, well I'm going to quickly run over here and see if the thing's still up, because I don't want to miss my chance at it if I can. And yes! If you wish to participate in the military exercise, you have come to the right place. Join the fray in the calamity retold. Indeed I will. Ah, interesting. And we'll check out the rewards in a moment. Well, after this. Thanalan, the Calamity Retold. So the way that this basically works, if I'm right, is there's basically fates that will appear. Before to those who walk after. How many people is there in this? Oh, it doesn't tell you. Exercise commenced. Counter void training. Free for Uldar. Ah, so it's synced me to level 50. Interesting. Ah, I've been petrified. Fearsome fiends and Voidson have forced their way into the city. Strike down these creatures and rid Uldar of their existence. Now, I'm guessing going back to the start will just take us back to where we entered. Yeah. So I actually have to be a little bit more careful. Wow, these things are really killing it, you could say. This would certainly be a lot better if there was a party. Which I'm sure you could probably party up with people. What's the matter? Is that the best you can do? Oh God! Why? I didn't even get to do an attack. It's like certainly a lot more brutal. Ah, someone was just about to revive us. As you can tell, my rotation's confused because... Oh, there we go. Oh my God, 20 rising tokens. Alright, the Aetherite Plaza, and keep your wits about you. A colossal fiend's appeared. I'll wait for everyone else to come along. So I think that it basically is like chains of things. A hulking void scent has forced its way into the city. Strike down the creature known as Benandonna and return it to the ether whence it came. Counter void training, a giant undertaking. Fair enough. This should be significantly easier because it's just the one thing, right? Ah, I want to use all my good stuff. I'm guessing kill the ads. Let me help, Kupo! A little Moogle magic for everyone! Apparently that person's been transformed into a Moogle. In which case, I now have to eventually get that. Oh god. I dead. It's only a short walk back. Plop. Our final foe comes! Vanquish the enormous void sent, sealed are saved! Ba 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 ba! Oh, it's back here! I kind of wish there was some music playing. I like the eeriness, but... So we've got 40 rising tokens. I imagine we'll get probably 20 off this. How many tokens does each thing cost? Ah, why me? Why me? Ow. Sure, I'll join a party. Yes, please. Let me help you, Bo. Little magic, Moogle magic for one. Ah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Everyone dies! That was like... That was like something you'd see in like an evil raid type thing. Entire party wipe. Look at that! That's amazing. Where are you going? This is like, it's not a bad thing. Don't get us wrong. I'm actually quite enjoying this. It's funny. Because this is meant to be referencing basically something that the devs did in the original, well, 1.x. Where they just started spawning different monsters each day. Oh no, it's looking at me! Well, that's Chimera dead. Holy hell, did I survive one of them? I like how it's slowly edging closer and closer towards the respawn point. I don't think I survived that one. It also obviously doesn't help that this area is so chaotic because of just everything everywhere. I do love that sound effect though. I mean, that's not really a new thing. It's just really cool. So I may as well use it if no one else is going to. Summon? No summons for you. Exercise complete! Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. That concludes the training. Well fought, one and all. I have a feeling I might have missed the first one. Those who wish to continue fighting, gather to me. The next session will commence soon. Exercise commenced. Countdown Imperial training. A pinch of assault. Imperial assault troops have breached the city walls. Engage the enemy and strike them down to the last man and machine. Ah. I can't remember exactly how. I'm sure that there are 5 fates. So we've done 3. This will be the 4th. So 1 more after this. Uh-oh. Well, that's that. Nice. Make for the Aetheryte Plaza and massive more balls on Rampage. It's cool that you can kind of look out, but yeah, they're not going to let you leave town. I was really sad as well. I kind of hoped that there would be a more 1.0e look, but I suppose this actually makes sense in the lore. A malodorous marball is wreaking havoc most foul in the city. Strike down the creature known as Serrate Christelle and riddle Dar of its rancid existence. I go sleep now. I go dead now. They really like the big circle AoEs, don't they? So if I'm right, after this one, it should take us back to here against the Chimeras. Oh, that's even worse. God damn you, mobile. Oh, there was another res. Oh, did I say a Moogle? No, it was a carbuncle. Close enough. Ooh, tender victuals. hearty victual. Lippy out, Kubo. Little mood will magic for one. Don't know what that was, but I didn't like it. Oh no, everything's looking at me. Now I'm fairly sure that this didn't happen during the calamity. There was not a giant Moogle fighting a giant Morbol. Maybe I'm wrong though. I wasn't there. You know, Flame Guy, if you'd like actually help instead of saying, is that the best you can do? That would be more helpful. That's that down. And am I right? To the gates of Sultana, dread fiends and void scent have appeared. Yep, free for all that. Fearsome fiends and void scent have forced their way into the city. Strike down these creatures and rid Uldar of their existence. So let's see how much better or worse this goes now that there's like a party of people. It's actually interesting as well. Well, we've got a minute while everyone's just going to die anyways. So this is meant to be like, well, a realm remembered sort of thing. And it's funny how there are a lot of classes here that are like that red mage right there who just died. For example. Oh, I was just about to revive you. I'm petrified as well. And now I'm about to die. Oh, not quite. So, it's interesting because these classes, while we've been reduced to 50 to simulate how it was back then, it's not quite the same because of the fact that there's like summoner, red mage, samurai, etc. Also, I wonder, given that everyone's 50, I know that it's synced everyone down. It's unlikely, but is there a chance that people might get synced up for this as well? Oh, I'm gonna die a horrible death. I'll just run back. Honestly though, this time this has went like so much smoother than it did when I first joined this instance. Oh, that's the lightning, isn't it? Isn't it? Oh no, that was breath. I don't know. I'm one of those people who has no idea between the difference of them. And with that, that is pretty much, well, no, that is everything. So, I'm going to leave the party. I'm going to have a quick look around to see if there's anything interesting. And then I'll join you back at the outside entrance bit. So see you in a sec. Hey guys! So, let's have a look. So you need 100 in total for the 2 exclusive items, and then basically everything left over you can spend on, well, the emotes or the limited ones. So let's get them and yeah, sure. Now, something funny, while I was running around, no, I didn't find anything interesting, but I did find something interesting for me. Now, if we'll go over here, it was when I was wandering this way to have a look, I noticed these. So, chairs. Chairs, that's normal, right? Sit in a chair, sit in a chair. This is perfectly normal. Well, what's interesting is it occurred to me, well, this is the 5-year anniversary. But originally, if I recall correctly, there wasn't a sitting. I'm sure that that was added in like 2. Oh, what was it? 5? No, it wasn't that late. I don't know. That just popped into my head, and it was a really weird thing of like, wait, was that a thing? Did we not have sitting before? I'm sure we didn't. Anyways, we want to go home. Also, interestingly, Minfilia, not Minfilia, isn't here this year. Normally there's an NPC that looks like 1.x Minfilia, who just sells things. Isn't here this year, interestingly. Yeah, so while we're outside in the light, let's wind up Serena. Hungry for divine guidance, also booze. And revolutions. Wait a minute. Did I just buy 200 of them? I thought I bought 20. Oops! That didn't occur to me. Well, yay! Stick a side of my head in. Alright, anyways. Oh, it's such an awful number now. Minions. City. Should be somewhere. There you are. Wind up Serena. Commissioned for the Rising to promote interest in Zela culture. This fully operational automaton was designed with painstaking detail, using the mall youth Serena as a model. She's braver than she looks. Best minion. Oh my god, I love it so much. What's your animation gonna be? I'm gonna guess, since you've got a bow and arrows, that you're gonna pull the bow off your back and aim it. How long am I gonna have to wait for you to do it though? That's the question. Hey, finally! So apparently her thing has nothing to do... Turn you around. Has nothing to do with what's on her back. It's entirely... like, it's the Eastern Bow. Which makes sense. But then why give her the bow and arrows? Also, the bow looks like it's on a really weird angle. Like it's sticking out of our back rather than resting on it. Still, best minion. Look at that little muffin. Anyways, let's go inside and check out the music. Do 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 do. Oh God. Ba ba ba. Do 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 do. Revolutions. Alright, so while that's playing in the background... No. Character! Dawn the day reborn. So, let's do this as a quicker way of showing them off. So, these are the Mandeville earrings. First of two that are going to get, well, that have already gotten a lot of people very angry because these and these, the White Ravens, were items that were exclusive to 1.x players only. This you got from the basically the hard mode of the fight against Nail. And I think the Mandeville ones came from like the original 1.x storyline. I can't remember. Admittedly, I actually do quite like these ones. But I can understand on one hand why people might be upset. While on the other hand, I know exclusivity and like, yeah, the special, but it's I guess that does like vary person to person on how you feel about stuff. Let's just put them on, why not? The slumbering heaven. This is actually one of my favourite Stormblood songs, which is ironic, because it was the first one. Yet know the cost, for who shall mourn? After the initial trailer came out, I couldn't tell you how many times I played this. Wait a minute, I just realised I was going to try and do the emote thing. But... of justice bright, in trust in grace, and she will die. I said will instead of shall. Oh no! The next bit was my favourite part of the song. Is this an extended version? I'll give you, this is actually quite nice. Do 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 do. Where's Serena? Hello. Is the breeze that can stir up heaven's free, and yet 'tis the storm that doth see the petals soar. High are the trees in the throes of liberty, till unstirring skies consign her to memory. Don't know why this part of the song, I just love it. Is another kingdom's freedom, One sovereign's war is another sovereign's peace. One mother's cry is another mother's sorrow. Their tears both stir the land that they love. I got only one wrong word in that. Patriotic. So yes, I'm just getting lost in the amazing music. Thank you very much for watching. This has been the Rising 2018, the 5th anniversary. May there be 5 more and more and more and more. We have got lots of hints about what's coming next, and it seems like it might be something a bit darker. Also, we're definitely going to Garlemald. That's definitely something that's happening. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let's get out of this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. I wish we could bow together. Bow for me, Serena. Bow! Close enough. Bye bye. This night you need not walk Beautiful.